Hello everyone, I am Karan and I am going to present our work on receding horizon based fault tolerant control of Quad Plus, a novel over-actuated quad rotor. Here is the outline of this presentation. I will talk about each of them in detail as we go along. I will start with the motivation of this work. Over-actuated systems possess actuator redundancy, thus rendering them highly maneuverable. As such, these highly maneuverable aerial robots are getting widely utilized for inspection-related applications in bridges, buildings, wind turbines, and water tanks. Mostly, these systems carry expensive equipment on board, including LiDARs, cameras, etc. Since they must operate in the vicinity of humans, their fail-safe operation is paramount to ensure safety. Several approaches have been proposed in literature to tackle propeller failure in aerial robots. Among the approaches, the first is based on online parameter estimation that learns the residual nonlinear dynamics and subsequently updates the controller. Another approach revolves around the conservation of angular momentum to maintain stability. However, both of these approaches relinquish control over a degree of freedom. Thus, they are less viable for tasks requiring precise tracking, specifically in inspection-related applications. Alternatively, an over-actuated aerial robot can handle failures while retaining control over its position and attitude. As such, its control allocation is reconfigured to exploit the input redundancy. However, their control underlies multiple challenges, including the determination of the optimal actuator allocation, as the underlying system is underdetermined. In other words, since the number of actuators are more than the number of system equations, a unique solution is unavailable. Then there are actuator constraints due to the physical limits. Also, the dynamics become time varying due to the propeller failure. Therefore, to ensure safe operation during inspection, we have designed and developed a hyperdynamic quadrotor aptly named as Quad Plus. The novel quadrotor design introduces additional degrees of freedom using biaxial tilting of propellers, rendering extensive thrust vectoring. Consequently, the quadrotor not only stabilizes but also maintains decoupled control over position and attitude even after propeller failure. Moreover, to cater to the challenges that underlie over-actuation, we propose a receding horizon principle-based nonlinear model predictive control framework in this work. The design fault-tolerant control framework is centralized in nature that allows full exploitation of the actuator redundancy. I will illustrate the control framework in the upcoming slides. Now, let me introduce our novel design. Quad Plus is designed to achieve extensive thrust vectoring using biaxial propeller tilting. Each arm of Quad Plus consists of two servo motors for carrying out independent rotation about the lateral and longitudinal axis. Based on this vertically aligned configuration, the proposed design can accomplish an inward tilt of 10 degrees and an outward tilt of 90 degrees about the lateral axis. Similarly, it can accomplish a rotation of plus minus 90 degrees about the local longitudinal axis. With regards to the control of Quad Plus, its 12 degrees of freedom include the 8 servo angles and 4 propeller speeds. These 12 inputs can be used to control the 12 states of the system, that is, position, attitude, as well as linear and angular velocities. The fault factor gamma is introduced during thrust calculation in the simulation, wherein a value of 0 indicates propeller failure. The system dynamics involve modeling the forces and moments generated in the body frame. Due to the biaxial tilting, it becomes essential to consider the gyroscopic effects during the moment calculation. These effects are added to the moments generated due to thrust and drag moment of the propellers. Next, I will illustrate the fault-tolerant control framework. In this work, we have adopted a centralized approach that facilitates full exploitation of the actuator redundancy. As such, the design NMPC algorithm is responsible for tracking both position and attitude references. Accordingly, it commands servo angles and rotational velocities of the propellers, which reflects the nominal operation of the overall system. Now, as soon as a failure occurs, the design NMPC reconfigures the dynamic model online based on the given fault information. In other words, the underlying optimal control problem is updated such that the control commands are allocated to the remaining functional actuators. Eventually, this reconfigurability circumvents the need for multiple controllers. Next, I present the design of the centralized NMPC. For tracking the given position and attitude trajectories, the centralized NMPC is designed utilizing a least square problem formulation, wherein the state, control, and parameter vectors are as presented before. This type of problem penalizes the deviation of state and control trajectories from their specified reference values. These are the utilized state and control reference trajectories. While the state references remain same for nominal and faulty operations, the control references are obtained differently for each case. One may note that these control references are obtained via trial and error method. Also, there are control constraints arising from the actuator limits. Furthermore, we have selected the prediction window size as 30 for the centralized NMPC algorithm. Next, I will illustrate a case study wherein we implemented the proposed fault-tolerant control technique for the case of single propeller failure that occurs mid-flight. All the tests are conducted in MATLAB Simulink environment, incorporating the realistic model of the quadrotor presented previously. The overall tracking performance post-failure is analyzed for two reference trajectories. While the first trajectory is typically utilized for inspection-related applications, the second one is an H-shaped reference. Moreover, the tracking performance over the second trajectory replicates extreme operation that further challenges the controller. A fixed sampling time of 10 milliseconds is maintained for the entire simulation. During both trajectories, failure of propeller 3 is introduced at a time of 15 seconds for a period of 10 seconds. Subsequently, after the recovery of propeller 3, a failure is introduced, this time in propeller 1 at a time of 30 seconds for 10 seconds again. In the inspection-oriented trajectory, after a gradual climb to an altitude of 1.5 meter, Quad Plus is commanded to reach a position of magnitude 1 meter for each of x and y. This is followed by gradual tilting to an attitude of 30 degrees in pitch and roll. Sudden jumps in actuator inputs can be observed at the fault instance. This happens as the design NMPC optimally allocates the controls between the functional actuators even when some are already saturated. Similarly, an H-shaped trajectory of 1.6 meter width along the x direction and 0.8 meter width along y direction is commanded after climbing an altitude of 1.5 meter. Furthermore, an asynchronous sinusoidal attitude trajectory is commanded with the amplitude varying between plus minus 30 degrees for roll and pitch and 25 degrees for yaw. As observed, Quad Plus continues to follow the commanded trajectory even with propeller failure. The control commands are found to be always bounded and also recover from saturation even after failure. Additionally, NMPC still optimally allocates the control to the remaining actuators even when two of the active servos are always saturated at the failure instance, thus validating the applicability of the control framework for fault tolerance. For the fault detection delay of 0.5 second, the recorded mean absolute position and attitude errors are listed here. As anticipated, the error magnitudes for the H-shaped trajectory with sinusoidal attitude changes are higher over inspection trajectory, which can be mainly attributed to the involved extremely challenging nature of the H-shaped trajectory. To conclude, in this work, we have proposed a fault-tolerant control framework for a novel over-actuated quadrotor named Quad Plus. The design fault-tolerant control framework renders its safe operation during inspection-related applications. The centralized NMPC algorithm is the core of the design framework that safely recovers the quadrotor after completely losing a propeller. Another compelling feature of the design NMPC is its reconfigurability that renders it as a universal controller for both nominal and faulty operations. This eventually eradicates the need for controller redundancy. Moreover, the fault tolerance efficacy of the design framework has been illustrated via a realistic simulation model over 2 trajectories, while accommodating fault detection delays up to 1 second. The obtained results have displayed that the quadrotor continues to individually track position and attitude satisfactorily even after losing a propeller. Next, I would like to briefly describe the future work that is in progress. To achieve the real-time implementation of the fault-tolerant control framework, we started by modeling Quad Plus in Gazebo simulation environment. As can be seen in the video, Quad Plus simultaneously tracks position and attitude reference by exploiting actuator redundancy. With this, I would like to thank you for your attention and suggest referring to the paper for further details.